Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's RT Marketing webinar. I hope you're all having a great afternoon, and I also hope that I won't have any problems with my microphone again. There's a chat button on your screen, and there's a Q&A button. So feel free to chat me anytime if there's a problem with our voices, and we can try to adjust things. So we are going to be getting started in just a couple of minutes. And please make sure to get your coffee and your pen to take down some notes because we are going to be learning a lot of great stuff today. We have Dennis Oz here. He's our general manager in RTA. Hello, Dennis.
Hey, Nora.
I hope you're having a good day so far. Again, we will be getting started in just a couple of minutes. I still see there are some people coming. So just a little bit of housekeeping. Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube viewers, please comment with your questions. And for Zoom users, please use your Q&A function instead of your chat button. So, but if you have any problems, such as what did you say, we didn't hear you, then you can ask it directly so we can address them. But if not, we will be doing a Q&A session at the very end of the webinar. And I just want to say that this is a 100% informative session, but we also would like to reveal our services at the very end of the webinar. So if you can stick around for that to learn more about how we can help you. And I guess it's time for us to go ahead and get started. So we are RTA marketing team here. I'm Nora Duran. I'm marketing manager in RTA. I handle all communications with our valuable clients. So if you are receiving any calls or emails from RTA, it's me. Please don't ignore me. And now it's time to meet your presenter. Hi, Dennis. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's webinar. I'm Dennis Oz. I see we have a bunch of people over here. Just want to dive into the agenda. I'm going to talk about the agenda, and we're going to go ahead with the content that we prepared for today. So, today that's a clear understanding of how to set up your website, or conversions, and we're going to talk about why conversions are important and what's a conversion, first of all. And we're going to just go and talk about that. And we will also talk about the best practices, about the best critical element, 10 critical elements to consider when you're designing your website. And identifying your customer avatar is also another thing that we're going to talk about today, just because that has to match with your messaging on your website. So this is something that we need to talk a little bit. We're going to talk about their goals. We're going to talk about their struggles and pains, and what they are looking for before getting started their remodeling project. And we're going to talk about how to maximize this number of conversions that you're getting from your website, and also a complete journey from a website visitor to a paid customer, putting a signature below that contract. We're going to talk about that complete journey from A to Z. First of all, I just need your undivided attention. It's going to be a 30 to 45 minutes webinar, and we're gonna, again, that's going to be a lot of great stuff that we're gonna talk about today. But again, please turn off your cell phones. You don't really need that for the next 30 minutes. You don't really need your Instagram or Facebook notifications or whatever. And just give me that 30 or let's say 45 minutes, right? Just watch what we created today and give that undivided attention. And I'm here right now, we are live, you're live, right? Let's share this moment and let's learn and let's progress, right? Just again, just turn off your cell phones, and you don't really need this Facebook and Instagram open on your computer, and let's be here in the moment. Little bit about us. We are RTA marketing team. We are a group of kitchen and bath marketing experts. And personally, I have years of experience selling kitchen cabinets and countertops. And I started my marketing career as a kitchen designer, and I can say that I delivered hundreds of kitchen and bath and countertop projects prior to my my marketing career. I got my MBA focused on digital marketing, and all my academical studies were all about like the like those kind of academical studies with the kitchen and bath industry and everything. And I shared some of those with the National Kitchen and Bath Association as well. And what we are doing here is just using your best practices like the SEO and Google Ads and Facebook and Instagram, and bring those couples to you, and just create that walk-in traffic to you for you to sell, right? Marketing and sale has to be in, they have to work together. So once you have a solid marketing strategy, then you can start selling from there. But first, you definitely need a solid marketing strategy to bring those leads in. And well, our mission here, we are on a mission. Our mission to help 100 kitchen and bathroom and countertop companies to triple their sales over the next 5 years. Well, we have clients that are working with us for almost 2 years, and we're getting there. Not tripled, that we definitely doubled, but not tripled yet. But we're getting there. We create a solid lead traffic for these people, for our clients. Our clients are, again, we are not working anyone else, just the kitchen and bath companies. We have clients from, we are in New Jersey, but we have clients from California, Florida, Ohio, Texas. I mean, New Jersey, New York, of course, East Coast and West Coast, all across the country. Our mission is to help those 100 kitchen and bath and countertop companies to triple their sales over the next 5 years. What you have missed today, we're going to talk about the, let me see my pointer. Okay. We're going to talk about the website conversions today, but we started our webinars with the how to sell kitchen cabinets on Zoom webinar. That's an hour meeting that we are again talking to the business owners, kitchen and bath and showroom owners and countertop company owners. For 1 hour, what I was trying to say, do not try to sell on Zoom. Try to transform your meetings from a design meeting to video chat, and then invite those people to your showroom. For 1 hour, we talk about that. We talk about the best practices, and we talk about also the Google My Business, ultimate guide to Google My Business. This is important. Google My Business is also changing the strategy, same as the SEO formula, because we prefer to go ahead and just do those 2 webinars almost like in a 6 months period, just because the things that you have done in the past may not work tomorrow. So we are always on top of the Google algorithm changes, any kind of search engine algorithm changes. We are monitoring those, and with our tools and everything, and we are trying to beat the competition. If someone just getting more and someone getting stronger as a competitor of our clients in the area, we are trying to do the best things in terms of Google's ranking decision policies, and we just create a custom strategy for our clients. So it is creating a boost for your appearance, boost for your overall internet marketing strategy. So that's what we do with those two webinars. We were talking about that. Of course, we talked about reopening strategy. That was back in May. I saw that the things that we shared on this webinar, they just copied and paste, and some other influencers that also shared on their own pages and media sources, which was really good. No complaint about that. We talked about Google Ads last month. We were talking about creating that conversion, how much money you're paying, how much revenue you should be expecting out of this marketing spend. We talked about that as well. Today we are talking about these website conversions. Yes, all these webinars are in one webinar library. So if you are, just put on chat webinar library, and Nora will send you the webinar library link, and you can just watch all the webinars from there. These are on YouTube. Those are unlisted. You need link. You cannot reach those just by search, but those are unlisted, and you can just go there and check. And if you're interested in one of those, that is going to give you a clear explanation of all these particular topics. We also have a KitchenWise magazine. This is we started like 2 months ago, and we issued the October issue. And you can see also KitchenWise magazine issues on our website. You go to RT Academy, that you will see RT Academy link that has these 2 issues right there. We are talking about different things, right? Getting traffic, local marketing ideas, marketing hacks, those kind of things. You can see those issues on our website as well. So without further ado, let's dive into today's content that we prepared for you. Let's identify the problem. So you may be spending a lot of money. Our problem is you may be spending a lot of money to your marketing campaigns, or you're just planning to start from somewhere, right? So how can you make sure that your marketing dollars, that single dollar that you send to the streets of marketing world, will come back with their friends, different dollars? So how can we ensure this conversion there? So before that, I just wanted to tell you, it's a part of our overall marketing strategy. Our overall marketing strategy has different elements, right? We talk about the search engines, Google Ads and Bing search, and your Facebook and LinkedIn and all these kind of social profiles, right? Your retargeting options also, and pay-per-lead websites like Thumbtack and Home Advisor or Google Local Services Ads is one of them. Your social media. Look, this 7 steps over here that we have, and also there's an 8th step right there. It's a marketing automation system that we are also talking about, that marketing automation system today. It's not like sending hundreds of text messages. No, I'm not talking about an email marketing, or I'm not talking about something that you just going there and spamming people. No, we are talking about a follow-up system, that a proper follow-up system. We have really nice ideas. I'm sure that you're going to surprise when you see what we do about those follow-up ideas. Those are something that you can also implement your business very easy. Yes, this is a part of our website is a part of this online marketing world. So again, you are making an investment. Even paying someone to just build your website is an investment, or paying someone to, maybe you're doing your website by your own, right? Do it yourself. You're doing yourself, or you're paying someone to manage your Google ads, or you're paying someone to, put some SEO strategy in place. You're spending some amount of money, a particular amount of money for your online marketing for sure. So maybe you're getting a lot of leads, you're getting not the leads, but the traffic, but you're not creating enough leads out of this traffic. Because why? Well, look at the customer journey. When they land on their website, they need to see what you do, right? They need to contact you. Then it's your turn to switch these people to visitor, to a website visitor, to a showroom or office visitor. That's your job right there. So maybe you're getting a lot of traffic. I'm going to show you some real world examples today. You're getting a lot of traffic, but not creating enough leads. And you're spending some money, but you're wasting that money. And you're ending up with low return on your investment, with the low ROI. This is one of the main reasons that those marketing strategies fail. You don't generate enough leads, and you basically cannot grow. And the money that you put on your marketing strategies is going to give you a financial burden over the time. And you don't want this financial burden. You just want to return on your investment. You just want to spend some money. You want to get your return is the best way possible. So when you're just trying to do this, you definitely need some sort of a website that is built to convert, that is designed with the call to action buttons, different call to action types, and with the proper messaging, with the exact proper messaging. And when you convert these visitors, when you can convert those visitors to these, or callers, or like, let's say a form submission type of people that they can contact from, right? You have your contact form on your website. If they fill out that form, especially the time showroom, you close your showroom, they won't be able to reach you. Probably they won't, if they want to reach you, they will fill out a form. So that forms work better when it's out of your operational hours and when you close your showroom or scrapyard or office. But yes, two types of conversions that we are going to talk about today. And when you do this, when you're getting more calls and leads from your website, then you feel much more comfortable putting more and more money and maybe work with a bigger budget. And just to create, since you have a nice return on your investment, you will be much more aware about your numbers and everything. So you're spending a, let's say, specific amount of budget, like exact marketing dollars, and you see the sales are coming, you feel, of course, you feel more comfortable. It will be really frustrating if you don't see anything from your website. So, and then when you get these calls and leads, then you will have this momentum and consistent growth. Believe me, some of our clients, they're just, we are forcing those people to hire a new designer sometimes, just because the leads that they're getting, and they started eliminating the low ticket clients. They're just focusing the high ends, and they see those high-end clients, they're increasing the leads and, you know, number of leads, and they just say, okay, you know what, I need a new person right here. When I hear something like, okay, we are looking for a new team member in our design team, for our design, I feel really comfortable because I see our strategy is working there. And then you get the success. What is the success here for our, let's say, as marketers? Appointments. Basically, those appointments. People just give you a call and they're saying, okay, we're coming today, or we're going to talk about some appointment digits today. They fill out a form and then they direct to book their appointments from there. So we're gonna talk about that success criteria as well. So, but to start with, again, going back to your website, about all these marketing things and everything, your website is where you grow everything. And I can tell you that all the things as a marketing agency, or if you're doing your own marketing, all the things that you put in place is going to end up on your website. You will see people will go there and check your website. They will also use the links, and they will go and check your social profiles as well to see if people are complaining for certain things, or they are happy for, like, the, you know, for some certain things that they want to see on your social profiles. They want to read some other people's opinions, and that's why your website has to include all of those. Basically, it's your hub where you grow everything. So we were talking about, we are seeing that conversion, right? Let's dive in and let's identify what this conversion is and how it works, and what is the overall revenue if you do the things right. So I'm going to show you two different scenarios. On the first scenario, we're going to take 1,000 visitors. Every 1,000 visitors, depending on your traffic, those 1,000 visitors can come to your website in 1 week, in 1 day, or in 1 month. I really don't know that, but every 1,000 visitors, if you have a 5% call to action, if people are reacting to your call to action buttons, what I mean by that is, could be giving you a call or filling out a form, contact form, right? 5%, I know this is really low, but just wanted to underline something specific here. Just wanted to make it a low, and 15% call to action on this scenario 2 is an average call to action ratio. 5% looks a little low, but let's say when you have 5% call to action, that means that you will get 50 calls, or 50 calls plus forms. That if you just believe that is going to be at least 30% of the people, that is out of 50, 30% of these people will show up, you will have 15 appointments, which means 15 estimates. And of course, you won't be able to close all these estimates if you're like doing that 100%. You're closing all the projects 100%. I'm just telling you, as a marketer, increase your prices, all right? But if you, of course, there should be some sort of a like a level of adjustment that you will be able to close in a certain rate. Let's say it's a 30%. This is averagely what our clients are performing. 30% close rate is going to give you 5 confirmed projects. And depending on your average ticket price, depending on your average ticket price, is if you're like you're in a metropolitan area with the high buildings, of course, people will come to you with the smaller projects. If it's like let's say just a $10,000, just working with the round numbers here, that's going to be $50,000 revenue, not the profit, but the revenue. If you are like a $30,000 average ticket price, you'll get the 150. And in the scenario 2, let's check a better conversion right now. So every 1,000 visitors, when we convert 15%, that means that you're going to get 150 people. With the 30% showroom and office visitor rate, that you're going to get 45 appointments in 1 month. It's like more than 1 appointment every day. And with the 30% close rate, you will get 15 confirmed projects, 15 people that you just put the signature under that contract, right? 15 people. So depending on your average ticket price, again, either you can get $150,000 or $450,000. So you can see the difference here. You can basically easily triple your number of leads and revenues just by adding some, maybe a call to action, or adding a phone number in the correct place. We're going to talk about that, or adding a direct appointment widget I'm going to show you today. So that's why today, what we're going to talk about today is really important in order to give you this triple action, in order to give you this increase. If you believe that you are on the scenario 1, today the things that you will learn is going to bring you somewhere between 1 and 2. So that's that important. It's that important. And let's dive in. How do we generate those conversions, right? Every 1,000 people, how can we generate 45 appointments instead of 15 appointments? And let's speak with your ideal customer. So you should speak to your target avatar. It's really important, just because you need to know their fears and frustrations before starting their remodeling project. And you have to give them a clear understanding about why they should choose you. And one of the problems that I see every time that I audit the website, kitchen or bathroom or countertop company's website, they use a lot of tech jargon there. It's not really a good idea to use technical information there. Believe me, if it's your website and if you're just trying to get these leads over there, you shouldn't confuse people. You should give them some sort of really kindergarten level information, because they can get detailed information when they see you face to face or in a Zoom meeting or whatever, but not on your website. Your website is supposed to be somewhere that you just eliminate all these high-techy words and informations and make it a little more, I'm just going to say kindergarten level, or you have to treat your customers like they are 5 years old. Seriously, when you do it, they're going to, you will see that the number of conversions that you're getting from your website is going to increase because people will understand what you're talking about. Another thing is being real. Authenticity, those authentic images of your team, or like your could be your displays or your slap yard photos and that kind of things. We made a lot of split tests on our website, and we put stock images that I see most of the companies are using stock images on their website. That's okay, but when you put your real photos, especially as an owner, right? People coming to you, because our sales cycle includes something really important. It's trust. They're spending thousands of dollars. You're not offering an emergency home service ending up like in $500 invoice. They are spending thousands of dollars, and they need, first thing that they're looking is to trust you guys. They need a trustworthy company with the owners and workers, and they need to see that authenticity on your website to feel this trust. So it's important. That's also showing, our split test shows the same results to us. And videos and multimedia elements to engage with them, engage different modalities. Just because, let's say, if you have a welcome video on your website, or if you're talking about your services, well, I can tell you that one picture, one photo can tell like 1,000 words, and one video can just tell like millions of words. Like that 1 minute video will include millions of words, and that's going to help you to increase the engagement with the customer. And even there is another way right now that is, we see that as a great thing, that we are before COVID, we were just saying, okay, grab the microphone and the camera, go there, take some photos, and take the pictures of the kitchen that we have done, and then let's post it. Let's put an interview with the homeowner, right? That's another cost, and it's really kind of became less popular during COVID. And right now, people are still really uncomfortable for other people to go in there and make some interviews and that kind of things. It's going to get better, but still little not that easy still. But the thing that we are doing right now, we're doing on Zoom. Okay, we just go live, right? Tell us what you liked about us. Tell us what do you suggest other people when they are start remodeling their kitchens and or bathrooms and that kind of things, that we ask live, and there you go. You just record the Zoom meeting, and then you just cut and edit this video. It's really easy. Even some Windows tools is going to help you to edit this video, and there you go. You have the testimonial video. You don't really need to overthink it with the team, with the cameras and microphones. Just use your customers, ask them to come on Zoom, and let's shoot a video. Let's do this type of thing. And social proof. And the next one is the social proof. Our discovery searches sometimes is pretty long, and when people go there and come to your website and have an interest in what you do, so it's important to show them other people's opinion, that you can show that social proof, that like your reviews on Facebook, or like your engagement on Facebook or Instagram, they will see that people are just typing some cool things about your new projects. Probably your past old customers, they're going to, they're really kind of they're engaging the materials that we post if they're old customer, because they have some sort of, they work with you and they know what you do. Those are the first ones that they are just responding to those photos and everything. Of course, there will be some prospects in your Facebook group or Instagram page. They will be engaging, and new customers, new prospects, they really want to see those, just because, again, we are coming back to the same thing. They are spending thousands of dollars, and they want to trust first. They just need to clear some question marks that they have in the first hand, that they just wanted to get their answers from you and feel comfortable. And yes, some basic things. And the basic things, what I mean by that is your phone number, for example. Right-hand corner, your phone number, even on the mobile side, and also I'm talking about the desktop version, because remember, you have two versions of your website. I'm going to show you an example. You will see what percentage of a mobile user, what percentage of a desktop user. I'm sure you're going to be surprised. But phone number, why you should put phone number on the top? Just it's not because you get the phone call right away, no. But there are two things in your customer's mind when they visit your website. First, how to contact you, because believe me, they are trying to contact different companies and no one is giving them a call back. Or number two, the first thing is how to contact. Number two, what you do, what you offer. Once you give them a clear explanation about how to contact you on the top of the page, right? They feel comfortable about the first question mark. It's gone. And right now, let's focus what you guys do. And believe me, that is going to, since they have a progress there, they feel much more comfortable going there and looking for your services and what you do in your past projects and your social media and that kind of things, because they know that they can, if they want, they can give you a call from the top of the page. Really easy trick. Credibility, like symbols like Better Business Bureau or Angie's List or National Kitchen and Bath Association type of like the symbols. If you have do not put that on the, I see that sometimes some of our business owners put in that on the header on the top of the page. No, you should put on the footer, very bottom, because these social proof that you have to give these people at the end, at least they scroll down, see what you do, right? Your reviews and everything. Then you can build your credibility. It will be so confused if they just go there and see NKBA logo. They don't even know what NKBA is. They're just going to see, oh, these guys are okay. They're a member of National Kitchen and Bath Association. Okay, so that's going to create that effect. Clear call to action each page, that if you are that you have to speak directly to your customer avatar. Again, I was talking about that in the previous slides. Tell them exactly what to do next. For example, call now is a really simple call to action button. Call now, or book your appointment. If you don't have an appointment widget, yeah, don't worry about it. We're going to talk about that today. Or contact us, right? Usually your name, your phone number, your email, your message, and contact us, right? So that's, again, that's a critical element. We're going to dive a little more in detail about this just because we have some extra tools to show you. And special offers and coupons. Well, coupons is not really kind of the correct wording, but I call all these things as a candy. You should give your customers a candy to give them a reason to contact you. What is this? It's a candy. You can get more creative. I'm going to show you some examples, but even let's say 10% of countertops. Just come here. We're going to give you 10% of countertops. That is going to be, it's not your fault. This is all about the industry's fault. It's not the fault, actually. This is how it works. Even they are not also buying a home service or they can even buy a product. When they go to Amazon, they will see 15% off, 20% off, or even they go to try to buy a car or lease a car, they will see that we have an event going on today, we have this and that. That's the feeling of a basic average consumer, that you have to give this feeling to these guys and they have to feel like you have an event going on. Offer them some little treats. It's not going to hurt you. Believe me, it's going to increase your conversions. And your website, your mobile website is another thing that is also important. Well, in the next slide, I'm going to show you a quick percentage of how many people coming through the desktop computer and how many people coming through the mobile and how many from the tablets. And SMS and phone. That's due to our, we are testing a lot of things. We are testing a lot of different ways to understand what's the best way to engage with the customers. Right now, what we see is texting is the best way to engage with your customers. I'm not telling you send text to random people. No, when they go to your website and when those people, your prospects, go to your website and sign up with a form, they're going to put their phone number over there. Then you can text those people's cell phones when they just sign up. I'm not telling you sending random text messages. This is even, I don't believe it's a good marketing idea, but sending messages, instant messages to the people who fill out your form is definitely a good idea if they are not giving you a call or something that is going to give them some sort of a really quick action. Because again, they're struggling to find someone in your area. They see a lot of people, a lot of web pages, a lot of different contractors, right? But most of us as like we are on the field. Either we are in a sales meeting or sometimes you're not available to go back to these people at the time that they contact you, right? We're going to do that with an automation. When they fill out a form, you just send them an SMS. Thank you so much. Do you have any questions? Please send us a text. And that is going to give you another window to talk to these people. I'm going to talk that in detail in the next slide as well. So again, ask this question to yourself. Looking at these 10 elements, do you think your website is you just set up your website to convert those visitors to callers or to people, you encourage them to fill out those forms. Let me show you. Look, this is really interesting. I was talking about that previously. Let's check an executive summary of our key performance indicators, KPIs. So here, what do you see? It's a month, September. Yeah, this is exactly last 30 days data. You see, we have, in 1 month, we have almost 700 visitors, and 1,640 of them is the new users, identical, unique IPs, let's say, unique IPs. And unique IPs, and like 50 people I see here, they are a returning visitor. Probably they visited your website, or maybe it's your old customer that they trying to reach your phone number or whatever, right? That could be a different reason behind it. But here is a number of the page views. Of course, people will be seeing more than one page, not only your main page. They will be digging in. Averagely, they see 2.2 pages, right? If you have a 30 pages of your website, 30-page website, believe me, that 30 page, I'm a big 80-20 rule person. 80% of your customers will only see the 20% of your website. Only the 20% of your customers will see other 80% of your website. So this 20% is really important. Of course, you have to make it 100% a perfect website, but especially if you're building something new, right? If you're just building your website, you shouldn't really kind of overthink. You just go with the 80-20 rules. And you see that like these 700 people are just 2.2 pages. First one is your main page, of course. And the second one, probably the service page, let's say kitchen cabinets or countertop page or bathroom remodeling page. And you convert those people from there. They either give you a call because they drop from there. 2.2, they drop from there. Well, let's see, this 1,700 people is like 400 people per week. And that's really interesting insights over here. Look, you have 53% of the mobile traffic, 53%, it's more than a half. And we say it's mobile, it's just your cell phones. It's the tablet traffic is another 3%. So we have 56% of the 57% of the mobile traffic combined, like the mobile and tablet, and just 40% of desktop. So yes, people they are on the run. They're going maybe they are just traveling from A to B. They're just checking their cell phones. And if you're looking at your website as just like the desktop version, you're missing half of the other people. Your mobile website as important as your desktop website, desktop version, maybe even more important. Well, I'm going one particular example here. That could be, I see different people. It's not like every time, it's not like 60-40, sometimes 50-50, but I don't see anything like 90 desktop or 10 mobile. I didn't see anything like that. And mobile is at least mobile combined with the tablet and mobile, at least 50%. So you should consider, when you're looking at your website, you should consider that it's not only your desktop version, you also think about your mobile version as well. When you're looking at the different traffic channels here, of course, how do you bring the traffic in? We are talking about website, but it's something that prior to bringing those people to your website, how do you bring those people? Look, 30%, 35%, and 32%, the people, they come from the paid search, and another organic search, like 30%, that's 575 people, they just find it organically. This paid search, you can generate those traffic through Google Ads or Bing Ads. In this case, we are using Google Analytics data, so it's just counting Google Ads traffic. Organic search is just like, maybe they're putting kitchen cabinets near me. They just skip the Google Ads and they go to the organic section, or they just check the map area. That's how they find you organically. Direct and social media is connected to each other. Let's say sometimes they see your ad on Facebook, or someone that just likes something on your website and their friends just see you shouldn't be an ad. They saw that and okay, they see ABC kitchen cabinets and countertops. Let me Google this. ABC kitchen cabinets and countertops.com. They just go there directly. When they go there directly, it will be a direct reach. We don't really know how they just find you. Just direct, they could go there, but I can tell you as a marketer, probably they saw you somewhere else and they just put like if you don't have like a kind of a really complicated domain name, its direct reach is going to be even more and more, just because people just put abckitchencabinets.com. That's it. And referral is something like Yelp or house.com, or those places will give you a link. When they, let's say on House web page, when they click on it, they'll just go to your website. Or Pinterest is another thing that you will have your own link to bring your people to your website. So when you look at that, you can see that paid search and organic search is the most of the traffic that is coming from is top two. Again, Google Ads is going to help you to increase the number of people. Let's say we have 600 people there, right? How many conversions that we created over those 600 people, from that 600 people? How many appointments that we created in the first place? How many of them that we closed? So those are your numbers. And you're spending, let's say, SEO for like another 6 months. And right now you have 500 visitors on your website in a month from that SEO campaigns. And you can basically make a quick calculation to understand your return on your investment. And again, direct channels and social channels and referral channels is again, it's not the main source of your leads, but again, social is again something really important, especially when you're talking about the people. They want to see they really want to see your social proof on your website and on your social media profiles. That is also important. Well, I'm not asking anything, so please, you have a question, keep these questions. You can put that on the chat, right? But we can answer those questions. Feel free to put that on the chat right now. Again, we have a Q&A through the end of the session, but you know, we can answer those questions, and you can put that on the chat. Well, on our website also, there is we are talking about a lot of things today, but we created actually a checklist just to give you everything in an order. When you go to rtmarketing.com/get your free checklist, put hyphens between every single word, get your free checklist, that you see that you will we put the checklist. Everything that we talk about today is going to be will be on that checklist, and about your conversions, your social proof, and everything, that you can see that as well. And let's go to your ideal customers and let's check their pains and frustrations and goals and dreams and also fears, right? So look, who is your customer avatar? So let's talk about that. Those demographics. First, of course, preferably, of course, they have to be a homeowner. Preferably, they will be 35 plus years old. Typically female, because we know that, I know that very well, going back to my designer days. Well, if there's a couple coming into the showroom, wifey will decide what to buy and hubby will pay. So that's how it works. That's why, in order to show them, in order to get more and more traffic to your website, you should bring occasionally male users. You should typically focus on female users in order to increase those conversion rates. Because if the wifey just decides to come and see you, hubby will follow. No problem with that. Of course, you know, we are talking about couples probably with the, kids, and annually over 75K household income, family-oriented people interested in home remodeling and home improvement, and lives in the suburbs or, upper middle class neighborhoods. I mean, we know that when you are looking at the metropolitan areas, those are like the concrete jungle places. They don't give you like a $50,000 budget just because the kitchens are really small. So, well, I know that here in Manhattan that I think it was Rihanna just purchased a $2 million countertop. They put it in a home with a crane and everything. So I remember that. But, you know, typically we are looking for people living in the suburban areas and that they are living in the upper middle class neighborhoods. So you know that really well. I'm sure that if you look at your city, if you're in a city that where your showroom is located, where your slab yard is located, that's really great. And if you're not, you still have using Google Ads and different SEO strategies to rank yourself in these upper middle class neighborhoods. What are their pains? So probably they would say, before coming to you, they would say, my kitchen and countertop is outdated. I want to change it. Another pain is they cannot get a remodeling company on the phone or even return their call. That happens. Even it was happening to me that I have a call from the website, or like they see some sort of ads when I was working as a designer. I couldn't get back to them because I need to crawl to another house, take some measurements, come back, answer my emails. Then I'll have some time to go back and answer their phone call, or, oh yeah, we can meet type of things. There's a lot of friction there, and that's a pain for our ideal customers, future customers. And sometimes they're too busy to deal with it. They need remodeling. They need to remodel their kitchen, but they're very busy, right? They are working 8 to 6, right? I don't know. It's not even sounds unreal, but sometimes they're working that long hours and they don't even have time to think about their remodeling project, and they're too busy. So what are their fears and implications? So first of all, of course, since they have a particular budget in mind, they don't want to be overcharged, or they don't want to pay something that they can find it even better or a little more economical way. So those are the things. Just because they're spending thousands of dollars for this remodeling project, same thing would cost maybe less in another dealer or vendor or another place, right? So that's one of the fears that they have, being overcharged. Number two, being inconvenienced trying to coordinate with the remodeler. So because that's a timeline, right? When they put the contract on the, put their sign on the contract, they have to work with you in the next 2, 3, 4 weeks, maybe 2, 3, 4 months. So it could be, they feel like it could be little inconvenience to contact and coordinate everything. So this is another fear. It may cause a disaster in the house just because they think they will be out of their kitchens for maybe 2 weeks. How are they going to eat? Where are they going to eat? How are they going to cook? They're going to talking about those, thinking about those. And yeah, again, we are going back to the budget. It's something that they can, something more than they can afford. Maybe could be maybe that customer has a L shape with an island type of kitchen, and they're just thinking a budget with a one wall kitchen. So that's possible. But they have their goals. Yes, they have their fears, but they have their goals. Their goals are getting that dream kitchen or bathroom, whatever that is, and having that outdated ones behind them, and they want a nice look when they go get into their kitchen. They want to feel it, right? Well, of course, there are some other general things like taking care of their family. Of course, more income in a wealthy family. Well, living a nicer and more luxurious home and keeping kids healthy and happy and successful, that kind of thing, and peace of mind. Those are the general things. But those are the goals and desires. And when you are talking to these people, well, you can list a lot of things. But I just found 3 things really powerful. That 3 things is going to solve at least 80% of those problems. Again, 20% of the answer is going to cover 80% of the questions right there. Again, I told you it's an 80-20 rule. Offer them a free 3D design, or if you are just charging for the design, that I see that is sometimes a really, really good idea. If you're charging for the design, credit them after the purchase. Tell them, if you go with us, I'm going to give you a credit. What you're charging is $200, $250. I'm going to give you this $200, $250 credit after your purchase. Or just offer them a free 3D design. Just tell them that there is a no obligation quote if you're offering that as a free. And tell them everything is going to be a straightforward pricing and upfront pricing, and your satisfaction is guaranteed. So just show them, just tell them on your website, on your social media channels, just tell them. And one more thing, you should just say, we have the experience and creativity. We have the experienced designers. We have those, our designers are really experienced, and they can create your dream kitchen. They can customize your kitchen. Or we have experienced contractors, depending on your message to your avatar, that you can just create those 3 messages. Why 3 or maximum 4? Just create those icons and put that on your website, and that is going to help you to cover, I'm going back, to cover 80% of these fears and implications there. 80%, and it's going to show them like 80% of the goals that they are targeting for. And yes, create some icons and put some explanations over there that you will see. Those 3 things is going to help you more than other things. If you want to do that a little more, again, I'm just telling you, keep it simple. Keeping simple your website, keeping your website simple is the best way. Just focus on these 3 things. That is going to help you to cover that 80% of the fears that your future customer may have. Okay, we are talking about the website, and I was talking about a special offering, right? Here's an example. Here's an example. I call these special offers a candy. You should offer a level of promotion, or like basically it's a candy. You should just give them a candy, a reason to book their appointments. Why? Just because when you put something like this, 3.5% tax for all kitchen cabinet purchases, we're gonna pay the other half tax for you, or like 10% off quartz countertops. You can even get more creative with those. You can even say financing deals, like 6 months cash deal type of things, right? 6 months no interest type of deals, or free sinks, or free faucets, and that kind of things, that even free handles. You can go even more and more creative with those. And then they're going to, let me go back. You will put your calendar next to it. By the way, put on the chat if you have a calendar on your website. If you don't have the calendar of your website, you are losing a lot of clicks, a lot of conversions. Listen, that calendar is going to help you to remove the friction between you and customer. So put the calendar, the times that you're available. For example, you're available for Wednesday to Friday. You don't accept any new, I don't know, appointments in the morning, maybe in the afternoon. Put that there. When your customers click on it, they can easily book their appointments from there. Then you will get a notification. They will get a notification. They will know that they will be in your showroom because they booked their appointments. Of course, we will be triggering emails and text messages to these people to remind them and confirm everything, right? So that works. These things, that area is, maybe I can tell you that the money maker for all our clients. Your candy and your calendar. Together, people see their candy and they go there and easily book their appointments from there. I'm not telling you put it next to your contact us form, no, because again, those contact us is going to, probably you will lose already they will find someone else until the time that you go back and reach those people back, but you won't be able to convert those people. Put this calendar over there. Of course, we are talking about mobile friendliness, and I don't really want to tell you how many people on their mobile phones right now. I mean, but Google says that 40% of mobile consumers turn to a competitors after, I'm sorry, they just leave the website after if they have a bad experience, bad web experience. They just bounce. You call it the bounce rate. They just go there. If they feel like your website is slow, they just put the back button and they just leave your website. That's a bounce. They're going to bounce. And then that's important to have like a non-bouncing website. And if you just create those everything on your desktop version, right? If you do not optimize on your images and everything for the mobile, you will have a trouble there. Your users will experience some sort of hardship when you're trying to crawl or trying to get into the different pages that you have. So it's important. And of course, I told you that is click to call. It's not like just the number again, but when they click on it, it's really easy, just a code. When they click on it, they will be able to call and easily reach you. One click on your cell phone, one click, then they will give you a call. They're not going to memorize the number, put it on the dial pad. No, they're just going to click on it, and this number will forward them to our number automatically. That link will forward to your number automatically. Clickable links. It's the important one. So again, ask this question: do you think your website is optimized for conversions? Guys, give me on chat something like, are you guys here? Just put some yes on the chat or something like that. I don't want to see that. I just feel like I'm talking to myself. I see Goodwin just requested okay. Thanks, Joseph. Thanks, Jennifer. Great. Perfect. Yes. Yep. Of course. Yes. Webinar link. Of course, that we will. Nora, you can, if you're on the chat, you can send the webinar link, library link. Yeah. Think about it. Think about it and try to answer this question. Again, your phones and your calendar is going to be the drivers, is going to be the place that you will convert those traffic to the conversions, to the callers and form submissions or appointment people that you're going to book from your website. And let me go ahead. Since we are talking about all of those, we talk about a lot of things, right? Calendar, like maybe maybe you don't even have a mobile version of your website, or like the candy. Pick 3 things to implement in the next 30 days. In the next 30 days, pick those 3 things that I put like 10 different things, right? 10 elements. If you don't remember, don't worry. We are going to send you the link after those. You're going to get the replay. You can see those 10 things and you can watch the replay. But again, those next 30 days, if you just implement it, that is going to bring you a couple of $1,000s. I'm just telling you. That is going to bring you a couple of $1,000s because it's going to bring you extra projects for sure, for sure. So let's go a little more in further. The biggest marketing issue that I see that most of the kitchen and bath and countertop companies face. 60 to 70% of the inbound traffic, they will leave unconverted. They will just leave your website. You won't see those people anywhere. They're just going to come, they're going to have a look at your website, and they're going to leave. Especially if it's like the closed showroom hours, they're going to, you don't even know how or when those homeowners is going to be inspired and will start their discovery searches. But it could be 8 p.m., right? 8:30, 9 p.m. And they will go to your website. They don't have an option to give you a call. And what are they going to, they're going to fill out a form and get back to you. And the next day you will try to reach those people, right? And I can tell you that 90% of those web forms, those contact us forms, they fail to convert. 1 out of 10, you will be able to reach those people, you will be able to bring those people, and you will be able to make the sale. So 90% is going to be wasted. So if you're not offering that appointment widget on your website is just working 8 to 5, 9 to 6, or 9 to 5, whatever your showroom hours is. But when you're closed, if they cannot give you a call, you're just wasting those people. You're wasting, when you're looking at the people working on shifts, some nurses, for example, they make their searches, discovery searches 3 a.m. in the morning. Yes, we have some customers there, they're working in a hospital on shifts. They do their searches in the 3 a.m. in the morning. What are you going to do? They will be sleeping when you're open. So that's something that you also need to consider. That appointment widget is really mission critical, as well as your give us a call to action. So yeah, I told you that this is the problem, right? I'm going to tell you why, because why you're losing those people if you're not, let's say 90% of the clicks is going to be wasted. Why? Because least that you're not following up with those people in the next 15 minutes. That means next 15 minutes is the gold. Even in the 3 a.m. in the morning, if you can show these people a level of confirmation with the email or during the day with a text message, they will feel, yes, I did it. I'm starting my project right now, right here. And another thing that I want to tell you, the average customer must be followed up at least 5 to 7 times before the appointment. So they will fill out a, let's say, contact form, right? Or give you a call. You need to follow up at least 5 to 7 times to book the appointment with those people, with those particular person. You need 5 times, at least 5 times to give them a call or send a text message or email. 5 to 7 times. And what we also see is people really like to interact via text messages versus phone call or email. Just because they're receiving a lot of emails already, right? Or phone calls. Imagine the working mom in the office, they cannot talk to you on the phone like in 30 minutes. They cannot do that because they're working, but they can text you, time by time. Occasionally they can text you. They can answer, you can answer questions, you can ask questions, they can answer, right? But the text message is also creating a really important window with you and customer. It's a great connection between you and customer, especially when they're in discovery mode. They're searching they're in the discovery search mode. And our solution for that is leveraging marketing automation. Follow up with the web forms. If you create a web form that is just say, if you're just, let's say, name, phone number, email, and message, and contact us, what we do, we directly send a text message to these people just by saying, thank you so much for your inquiry. We're going to get back to you. Or optionally, is a second option, if it's during the working hours, if it's not in the 3 a.m. in the morning, when they just send the form, that automation system will ring your phone, whisper the name of the customer. In this case, I'm gonna behave like a customer. Dennis Oz, just fill out a form. Would you like to give them a call back? When you press 1, the system just give them a call back. That automation system will give them a call back, and you will directly give them a call, or preferably you will just send them a text message, right? Mission critical. That form submission is important, and we get the action right away. And automating that follow-up system, so every prospect is touched at least 5 times, and then they will be able to engage with the two-way text messaging. By the way, you're not using your own cell phone, because well, I talked to you about that. I show you Super Susan. Super Susan we are using to do this, but there are different tools that you can implement. Calendly is one of those. You cannot automate messages with Calendly, but you can trigger some basic messages and that kind of things. But Super Susan, we created everything, messaging and everything that you're Super Susan giving you a call and then connect you with the customer like a concierge service. At the time that they book, that they send something, that concierge service provided by Super Susan will give you a call, whisper the name of the customer, and give them a call back. You don't really need to hire someone to do this. That automation system will work 24/7 for you. And yes, at least 5 times. We are using different, it's not only phones or text messages, of course, traditionally we are sending email messages as well. And here's a really simple math when you do that with Super Susan or any other different, well, the names is kind of, Susan is not my sister. Susan, the names come from the Lazy Susan, and we take Lazy Susan name, we add on a super just because she's working 24/7 for you, just because she's Super Susan, and she will be there for you. And here's just a simple math. If you get 100 leads on the left-hand side, if you have like a 30% conversion rate, if you don't follow up, you're gonna get 30 appointments. I'm sorry, 30 appointments is, yes, 1/3. When you have 100 leads, in the other case, that you have 70% conversion rate with the automated follow-up, that you have almost more than double the number of appointments that you're getting. It could be, again, 100 leads could be in, I don't think that's going to happen in a week, but could be in a month, 2 months, or 3 months period. But yes, 30 appointments to 70. When you look at your conversion rate, you can get, if it's 30%, you can get 9 projects, confirmed projects from here, and 21 confirmed projects from here. So it's that mission critical. That's really simple math. Well, I don't want to go over, like it's almost an hour, but that appointment widget is really important when you put it on your on your website. That's powered by Super Susan. When you put it there, the next thing that they're going to see, how would you like to meet? Would you like to meet on Zoom? You should offer Zoom as well. Just go back and watch the How to Sell Kitchen Cabinets on Zoom webinar. In less 15 minutes, watch the first 15 minutes, you're gonna understand the importance. Or traditionally your showroom, right? Do not ask complicated questions on your forms. Every single question will drop the conversion rate 10%. Full name, email, send text messages to, you can see that I'm not just saying phone numbers, send text messages to, and I need new kitchen cabinets and countertops you need to know before getting the appointment, right? You need to know. What else we need to know? Just type something and book your appointment. Do not ask address and zip code or anything else. No, you shouldn't ask that on a public form. You don't really need the address. You can ask the address. We usually ask the address as soon as they book their appointment. We just tell them, oh, thank you so much. We just received your request. Could you please let us know your address, job site address? So you can go to Zillow and check the home value and understand the profile of your customer. If it's a big project, small project, you can understand that. So it's a way, but do not put what's your address type of things. It's really, what's your budget? Do not put there. You shouldn't really need, because they don't even know anything about it. You will tell them how big their budget has to be. Of course, if you're in some sort of a level of, in the same page, like the same ballpark, let's say, that you will make the sale. But again, do not ask them complicated questions. Go with the simple ones, most basic ones. That was the appointment. Look, when they go to your website, they put a date and time, select date, and they will see this one, right? This is the appointment widget. How should you do this with the forms? If you are offering a contact form, at least you should do this with a survey. They've created really nice surveys. You can use Email Me form or Wufoo forms, or Super Susan has an implemented module by its own. Well, listen, when you put that survey, you will have a lot of information about the customer before they contact you. For example, You should start simple. Here's a quick survey. I want to remodel my kitchen or countertop or bathroom. Let's say we click kitchen. Select your kitchen layout. Here we go. This is really mission critical question because one wall kitchen and G-shaped kitchen has at least, I'm just going to tell you, 3 or 4 times different by the budget, just because the amount of cabinets that you and countertop area that you will use for here is way less, right? One wall or G-shaped kitchen. So there's a difference right there. You can check and you can treat those customers differently, right? You can, if it's a G-shape, you can basically just go there without even booking an appointment in your showroom. You just go there and check everything in their homes. You shouldn't do that for the one wall kitchen. I mean, they're just depending on your strategy, of course, but I usually tell my clients, just if you receive a G-shaped customer, if it's a closed type of radius, if it's your area, like in less than 10 minutes travel, send someone there. Book the appointments at their home. You shouldn't wait those people to come back to you. Probably they're like a high-end, everything like a high-end kind of treatment, right? You just go there. And preferably you can ask them to come to you, or you can book something on Zoom. And every single time you should show the progress button on the bottom of the page. And you can see that right now is 29%. Every time they click something, let's say we have a G-shaped kitchen, they click on it, we're gonna ask them, what do you need? Do you need kitchen cabinets and countertops or backsplash or bathroom renovation or just handles? Tell me. They click on it, and for your segmentation, ask those people about if they are homeowner or contractor or builder. In this case, let's say they're a homeowner, and then ask their name, email, and phone number, and they let them submit. I don't see the submit button. Maybe my screen is not big enough to show you. Sorry about that, but there should be a submit button right there. Full name, email, send text reminders to, and submit. When they submit something, probably traditionally they want to contact you, right? And this web page, when they click on submit, will forward them to another appointment widget, offering them, hey, thank you so much for the information. Would you like to book your appointment? At the same time, we will send another text message to these people right here, right to this number, just by saying, thank you so much. Would you like to book your appointment with us? And we're going to send them our appointment link. That's how you increase those things, how you increase the number of appointments that you're getting from your website, guys. I'm just telling you the things that we tried and failed and tried and failed and tried. Those are the working strategies, believe me. And that's what you see right here. This is a screenshot from Super Susan. Greg and Andrea and Heather, Lynn, you will create full bunch of people, Zoom meeting, showroom meeting. It's a mix of different appointment types, right? You just book that and you're gonna fill up your calendar. That's that easy. Okay, I see some other people here. If you are the business owner, I can audit one of your websites. All right, we can make a live example here. I can audit one of the websites, or I see Jim Simcoe here. I mean, Carolyn Goodwin. If you want me to audit your website, just put that on the chat, and I can have a look at it and tell you just quickly what I see. I mean, it's a little nervous because you don't know what you see, but I accept the challenge, and we can go there and see how your website is. So this is all about today, and thank you so much. It's almost an hour and 15 minutes. That was I believe that was a really kind of bunch of information for you guys. I hope you liked that. And questions for now. We are open for questions. If you have any kind of questions for the things that we were talking, I see some questions just came along. Let me see. Nora, did you receive anything from Facebook or YouTube or Instagram? I'm just checking the Zoom chat questions.
Yes, Dennis. There's a question here first, if you want to start with that one.
Okay, well, tell me the question.
Does
Please.
keeping unnecessary elements on my website harm the user experience?
Of course, yes, definitely. Not on you, but sometimes you believe that unnecessary elements could be, maybe you're talking about the how to measure your countertop. You shouldn't do this. If you are giving your customers some sort of a homework, right? You should, of course, they need to bring you some sort of measurements to give them a quote, right? But try to do that. Do not try to do that on your website. Do that after, right after starting the conversation. I'm not telling you you're doing something really bad. That's necessary because, yes, in order to give them I was a kitchen designer, right? In order to give them a kind of a quote, of course, I need some window to window or wall to window seal or wall to wall measurements. And of course, we need that. But if you tell them in a detail, okay, here is your, this is your edge. We have double OGs. We have single OGs. We have this and that. If you try to do that with the with your customer, they're going to confuse, and probably you're going to end up with the customers leaving your website. Do not try to confuse those people. Give them some sort of show your picture, show your team, even your delivery truck. If you have your logo on it, show your delivery truck. You know, this is authenticity that you need to create. You shouldn't create any confusions. That's the most important thing. And yes, if you have like unnecessary elements on your website, you're going to harm the user experience for sure. Let me check if we have any other questions. You're welcome, Jennifer. For some reason, I couldn't start the Facebook Live, so I don't think that we have viewers on Facebook. I don't know that we are just on Zoom today. That's all right. Any other questions, guys? Let me see here. Laura, do you see something?
No.
Jay asked for the webinar link, webinar library link.
Yeah.
Oh, you put that on the webinar. Okay, great. Mm-hmm. You put that on the chat. Thank you so much. Is there any chance to schedule a meeting with you? Yes, of course. When you go to rtamarketing.com, let me show you. Again, thank you so much. Again, I think this is the last question. rtamarketing.com, you will see this time it's going to be my calendar app, and put your name and number and your availability. Book your strategy session with me. Because listen, today it's a webinar setting that I'm the one who is speaking here, but we can make it like a you know, face-to-face interaction, like a questions and answers type of things. I usually, when you book your appointment with us, your strategy session with us, we create your audit for your website, and we also create you a custom roadmap, future roadmap for you, just by checking your competitors in the area, just by checking your organic footprint that you created in the past, what's wrong with it, what could be the low-hanging opportunities for you. That we create those things and we talk about those things, and on our strategy session, we are not trying to be kind of, you know, trying to sell you anything. This is just information, just like today. I gave you some examples through Super Susan, but I'm not, if you're interested in, you can always get us, you know, tell us, you're just reach us back and we can give you more information about Super Susan. But again, we are not trying to sell anything to you guys. What we are trying to do here, just share the information. And for any other questions, we are always here. Nora will be here. Well, every single time that you fill out a form on our website, Nora and we will receive those forms right away, and we'll get back to you. And just like you received your webinar links to your cell phones today, or like your emails today, again, we are using that automation and the benefits of this automation, and we can implement those strategies to your website as well. I'm sure that is going to, Super Susan is going to be an additional employee for you, with a fraction of the investment that you don't really need to pay someone, and like the payrolls and everything, and just an automated system. We personalized an automated system, but she's really good. I mean, we are always putting even new features and trying to eliminate the friction between you and your future customers just by using their automation systems and everything. So that's all for today. Nora, any final notes that you want to share?
No, just thanks everyone for hanging
Yeah,
out today.
I see we have a nice group of people, and
Yeah.
thanks so much for watching us. I believe that was really informative for you. Again, there will be another webinar next month. We didn't decide, we haven't making a decision yet, but we will do that in the next week. We'll do that in next week. And we continue our webinars. When you just come here and watch our webinars, believe me, that is going to give you some sort of a momentum for you. I believe that like those business owners right now here, you are spending your 1 hour and 30 minutes with us. That's really valuable. That's really valuable time. And you are spending this time with us. I really appreciate that. But if you keep just like keeping coming our webinars and trying to learn more and more things, that is going to give you, that is going to widen your perspective, that when you, it's going to widen your perspective when you're looking at your online marketing. And I believe that you're going to increase revenues from online visitors just by converting them and booking your appointments. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming today. And hopefully we will see you in the next webinar. Goodbye, everyone.
Thanks everyone. Goodbye.